All right, here we are with Maria Gutierrez with Agua, Asunto de Todos. We had a presentation here today at the Bakersfield Museum of Art on behalf of the Water Association of Kern County, and I'm Gene Lundquist, the Interim Executive Director. Maria, it was a tremendous presentation, first of all. We really enjoyed it. Tell us a little bit about what El Agua es Asunto de Todos is.
El Agua es Asunto de Todos is an empowering campaign for the Latino community. It is very important that we empower the community to deal with the issues of facing water. California needs a reliable water source throughout the state of California. The people most affected are being the Latino community. They're losing their jobs, they're losing their cars, they're losing their homes, their kids are dropping out of college. We need to do something to continue to people not to be on food lines and be able to work in our community. And also, too, more important than that, we need a reliable water source for all of California. All of California, Southern California, Central Valley, the coast, all Northern California, we need a reliable water source. What Agua es Asunto de Todos is trying to do is empower the Latino community to be able to have a seat at the table, to talk about how water affects their life every day. And being a volunteer on this campaign, it's very important for me to understand the human aspect of it and how it affects our community, and to be able to transcend that to other people in government and local communities, to be able to say, look, we need to find a permanent solution to our water problem.
Well, while we're at it, tell us what El Agua es Asunto de Todos means in English.
Water is everybody's business. El Agua Asunto de Todos, we came up with the idea that we needed something that would be a name that people could use and would know immediately what it is. And Agua Asunto de Todos means water is everybody's business. And it is everybody's business.
Tell us how you think that motto, water is everyone's business, has resonated with the Latino community throughout California.
Absolutely, it's resonated. What's happened is people now identify with the issue. Before they would say, nobody here cares about what's happening with water with us and how it's affecting our livelihood. And that's what Agua Asunto de Todo does. It brings it up to the forefront to say, I want to talk about water. And it's very important that Latinos are considered at the table when they're creating water policy and whatever. Latinos need that seat at the table.
Well, hopefully, eventually this will resonate enough so that when water issues come up for vote, the Latino community will help with that.
Well, I would hope so. You know, the organization is an educational campaign that goes out and talks about water. But recently in the state of California, the water bond passed with a 76% Latino participation on it, who voted yes for the water bond.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, what do you think is next for El Agua es Asunto de Todos?
I think we have to continue reaching out to all Latinos in the state of California so their message could be heard, that they need that seat at the table. So water policies are considered for everybody in the state of California.
Is El Agua sufficiently funded?
No, it's always looking for money on it. And what happens is we have to look for money in order to be able to put our commercials on the air.
And what are some of the mediums that are being used to get the message out, the commercials and so on?
Social media, Facebook, Twitter, and also a lot of events. We do a lot of one-on-one events. And what we do is at the events we record testimonials. And we have people, and we use ordinary people. There's no actors involved. Nobody gets paid on that. What we try to do is make sure that we get real people's stories. And we put those on our webpage, and when Martha's doing interviews on TV or radio, she talks about the real people's stories that are going on.
So I'm assuming that when you have commercials on television and radio, that this is all in Spanish?
All in Spanish. The campaign is geared towards reaching the Latino community in Spanish, because they're the most effective.
All right. Well, we heard today that California is really at the crossroads in terms of water and being able to get things passed so that we have surface deliveries of water And we wish you good luck, and thank you for volunteering, Maria.
You know, and one thing I need to say, without water, we have no future. We need water in the state of California, and we need a reliable water source for everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.